1.3 billion tons of water. Below, an entire 180-year-old city that disappeared. Hotels, churches, saloons, even a cemetery, all swallowed by the waters 70 years ago. But it wasn't just the city. Because when we entered a personal submarine equipped with NASA technology to scan the bottom of this lake, we found a $250,000 boat that had sunk days ago, a lost historic bridge, and a plane that crashed 60 years ago with 4 people on board, who were never found. Today, I'm going to show you how we used military sonar, a personal submarine, and underwater drones to uncover the secrets this lake has hidden for decades. And I guarantee you, what we discovered at the bottom, nobody expected. We found a 180-year-old submerged city, the Gold Rush and the Lost City. The story no one knows, 1848, California. A guy named William Sidney was hunting in the American River. Instead of catching fish, he caught gold. And it wasn't just any nugget. It was the biggest piece of gold since the beginning of the gold rush a few weeks earlier. The news spread. Within months, 7,000 people flooded the valley. A city exploded overnight. 7 saloons, general stores, hotels, church, even a dance hall cemetery. California's first millionaire was born here. Not mining gold, but selling pickaxes to miners. Samuel Brennan. The guy was a marketing genius, but the gold ran out. Decades of mining exhausted everything, and the floods began. Sediment from the mines clogged the river. Floods devastated Sacramento. Government solution: build a dam, create a lake, stop the floods. Consequence: the entire city submerged. 1953. Water swallowed the valley. 180 years of history. Disappeared under hundreds of meters of water. And there it remained. Forgotten. Lost. Until today. Why hasn't anyone found it before? This lake is brutal to explore. Why? 1. Zero visibility. Sediment from old mines still floats on the water. You can't see 1 meter in front of your face. It's like swimming in pea soup. 2. Absurd size, 30,000 hectares of water. Looking for a city here is like looking for a needle in a haystack. But the haystack is the size of a city. 3. Depth, some areas 100 plus meters deep. 4. Hidden dangers, submerged trees everywhere, collapsed structures, 70-year-old debris. Result: dozens tried to find the city. All failed, until I decided to use technology that NASA uses to map planets. Why hasn't anyone found it before? This lake is brutal to explore. Why? 1. Zero visibility. Sediment from old mines still floats on the water. You can't see 1 meter in front of your face. It's like swimming in pea soup. 2. Absurd size, 30,000 hectares of water. Looking for a city here is like looking for a needle in a haystack, but the haystack is the size of a city. 3. Depth, some areas 100 plus meters deep. 4. Hidden dangers, submerged trees everywhere, collapsed structures, 70-year-old debris. Result: dozens tried to find the city. All failed, until I decided to use technology that NASA uses to map planets. Treasure hunting technology. The tools tool. 1. Sonar torpedo works like a bat. It screams echo thousands of times per second. It measures how long it takes for the echo to return. Result: 3D map of the lake bottom. In total darkness. Personal submarine. Same model I used in the Bahamas years ago. Problem: calibrated for salt water. In freshwater, sinks more, uses more air. We only had 4 dives before the air ran out. Tool number 3. Underwater drone, ROV. Final backup, remotely controlled robot. If the submarine fails, it will. Test: $250,000 sunk boat. Days before the expedition, a $250,000 ski boat sank in the lake. Perfect for calibrating equipment. Plan: use sonar to locate it. Descend by submarine to confirm. Result: sonar found it in 15 minutes. Submarine descended. There it was, 60 meters deep. Boat covered in sediment. Only a few days in the water and it already looked like the Titanic. Confirmation: equipment works. Mission: find the lost city. NVR feedback. First discovery: the bridge. And then, Mark, I think we found something. On the sonar. Clear structure, straight lines, support columns. A bridge. Not just any bridge. The bridge that led to the lost city. If we find the bridge, we find the city. Problem: the bridge was surrounded by submerged trees. If the submarine got stuck in a tree, no way back to the surface until the air ran out. Decision: take the risk. Go down for the 3rd dive. The only way to confirm. Diving on the bridge, dangerous descent. As we descended, colors changed. Green, dark blue, black, visibility 0. The submarine's lights barely cut through the darkness. Eyes open, everyone searching. We didn't know if we would hit a tree or the bridge. Contact. Something hit the submarine. We hit something. Hearts raced. Was it the bridge or a deadly tree? Bridge. We were literally on top of the submerged historic bridge. A bridge that cars haven't crossed in 70 years, but we were crossing it in a submarine. Scanning history. The submarine couldn't see well, but the sensors could. We scanned section by section. When we put it all together at home, perfect 3D reconstruction of the bridge. And we found a real photo of the bridge when the waters receded years ago due to drought. It matched perfectly. Discovery confirmed. Now all that was missing was the city. Unexpected discovery, the plane. Something on the sonar. While searching for the city, hey, look at that! Wait, is that a plane? On the sonar, clear shape, wings, fuselage, 220 meters deep. Important context, January 1st, 1965. Two planes collided over the lake. One managed an emergency landing, the other crashed into the lake with 4 people on board. They were never found. Families searched for decades, without success. Could we find them? Last dive. We descended for our last diver problem. Water started leaking inside the submarine. Water's getting in. This shouldn't be happening. Is everything all right? Yes, normal. It didn't seem normal, but we were already descending. No turning back. And then, more water. Serious leak. Decision, abort, ascend, submarine compromised. Last hope, underwater robotic drone, ROV. The lost city, what we found. We returned to the city's historical coordinates. We used all the equipment, what we expected, saloons with pianos, general store with pickaxes, 180-year-old structures preserved. What we found, only foundations. Why? Further research revealed, a massive fire destroyed the city before it was submerged. Only the concrete stone foundations remained. Everything made of wood, burned. Mission, partially accomplished discoveries. $250,000 boat, days at the bottom. Historic bridge, 70 years submerged. 1986 airplane, everyone survived. Foundations of the lost city, intact city, destroyed by fire. 1965 airplane with 4 victims, still lost. The lake kept its final secret, at least for now. What I learned. Treasure hunting isn't like in the movies. It's frustrating. Equipment fails, plans change. But that's exactly what makes discoveries valuable. Each failure teaches you something. Engine died. We switched to a boat with a water slide. Better. Submarine leaked. We used an ROV, found a plane. City burned down. We still found the foundations. Engineering COSH, embracing failure as part of the process. Technology I used, sonar. NASA uses it to map planets. Personal submarine underwater drone. Result, we uncovered 70-year-old secrets, and we proved that there are still mysteries hidden beneath the waters of this lake. 4 people from 1965 are still there. Who knows, maybe one day. We'll go back. NVR feedback.